He was born there in northern part of Italy, in the province of Cuneo. And as he grew up, why, he worked around the place there. His mother passed away, and then my grandfather married again. Always spoke that she was a real nice person. And so from there on, as he grew up, he helped around. They traded and they raised stock for meat markets. In other words, sheep and cattle and some hogs. They were agricultural deal. They owned the land for years and years, and they just pass it from one generation to the another. And then when he got to be about 16 or 17 years old, his oldest brother, their first three boys from the first family, and two girls. And his oldest brother went to work in France, and he worked in a silver mine. They had silver metals, different kinds, but most was silver that came from the place. And he worked there, and so after him being there for a number of years, why, my father, he decided he was going to get out. Things were awful dull there where he was in Italy, that is, except what agriculture there was there. There was an industrial right there close. So he decided he'd go down and he crossed the mountains. There he told about his experience. They walked on across the Alps. And of course, there was during still the avalanche seasons. And that called for seasoned mountaineers to travel that general bit. He would have to be quiet when you went through, no disturbance at all. He said they were probably a crew of about 12 people that was going to walk across over into France, but they had steep places. He worked along the Spanish border there with a boy that was from Southampton, England. And he had an uncle in New York City, this boy did. And this boy had gone to French schools, and he could communicate with Dad in French, see, because my dad didn't know how to English, but he French way he'd speak it. He knew some people that was over here in the Indian Territory, and he decided that he would come to America.